Hey rockers, what's up? Welcome to another video on our channel. Today, we're going to talk about one of the biggest and most iconic bands in the history of rock and roll, the Rolling Stones. If you're a fan of rock music, you know that the Rolling Stones are an absolute legend. These guys have been on the road for over 50 years and they're still going strong. But how did they get to where they are today? Let's dive into their story. The Rolling Stones formed in London in 1962, and the original members were Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, Brian Jones, Ian Stewart, Bill Wyman, and Charlie Watts. Their sound was heavily influenced by the blues, and they quickly gained a reputation as a wild and rebellious band. An interesting fact about the Rolling Stones is that they actually took their name from a Muddy Waters song called Rollin' Stone. The band loved the song and decided to name themselves after it. In 1964, the Rolling Stones released their debut album, The Rolling Stones, which was a huge success. Their next albums, including 12 by 5 and The Rolling Stones No. 2, were also very popular, but it was the 1965 album Out of Our Heads that really put them on the map. The album featured the hit singles The Last Time and Satisfaction, which became one of the most iconic rock songs of all time. Throughout the 60s, the Rolling Stones continued to release hit after hit, including Painted Black, Ruby Tuesday, and Sympathy for the Devil. They were known for their wild and energetic live performances, and quickly became one of the most popular bands in the world. However, things weren't always easy for the Rolling Stones. In 1969, tragedy struck when their guitarist Brian Jones was found dead in his swimming pool. The band was devastated by his loss, but continued to move forward and released their album Let It Bleed later that year. In the early 70s, the Rolling Stones continued to push the boundaries of rock music with albums like Sticky Fingers and Exile on Main Essay. They also continued to tour and put on incredible live shows, but their excessive drug use and wild lifestyle led to tensions within the band. In 1975, the Rolling Stones took a break from touring and recording, but came back even stronger in 1978 with the release of the album Some Girls. The album was a huge success and featured the hit singles Miss You and Beast of Burden. Since then, the Rolling Stones have continued to release great music and put on incredible live shows. They've faced many challenges over the years, including personal conflicts and health issues, but have always come out on top. An interesting tidbit about the Rolling Stones is that they hold the record for the most successful concert tour of all time. Their 2005 to 2007 tour, called A Bigger Bang, grossed over $500 million. So there you have it, the story of the Rolling Stones. They are one of the most influential bands in the history of rock music, and their legacy will continue to inspire generations of musicians and fans. If you want to learn more about the Rolling Stones, be sure to check out their albums and documentaries like Gimme Shelter and Crossfire Hurricane. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos about music and pop culture. Thanks for watching, rock on!